What is up, YouTube? All right, tonight's video is kind of just explaining, getting into Polaris electronic reverse control. Electronic reverse. Okay, so from what I understand, what I've read on the interwebs, they kind of explain to you to set your idle at 1500. So that's that tick between 1000 and 2000. Okay, so that's what I understand. I've looked up a lot about different situation. So this motor's a 98. They made these the same from 97 essentially. They had a different head till 2001. So 2001 they actually had the rack carburetors, the Mikuni rack flat slides. So I did some research on setting RPMs and all that stuff. So in 01 with this setup, even in 97, 98, they say it's from, you can go to 1200 all the way up to 1700. It kind of just depends, I think, on your carbs and how your motor setup is. So when I hit the reverse button, so it's at 1600 somewhere in there at idle, and then I hit the reverse, and then it goes right up to 2000, and it stays there consistently. I hit reverse, goes back down, and it does that. So I think I have to mess with my idle a little bit on the side of the carbs there. So like on these carbs, there's that, instead of this right here, they have the little idle screw there. So I think I need to fine tune with that and get the idle sitting just right at 1200. So once you get it sitting nice at idle, you have the top of your, right there, that this guy, man, everything's in the way. Actually, I have these carbs up here, I can just show you. So yeah, this guy right here. So this definitely sets your main idle, right? So when you get that, when you get the one on the, I just go 3/4 to 1 full turn out on the air one that comes on that little spring on the front there, or on the round part of your intake. Do 1 full turn out and then play with this, and then get her set. You might have to mess around with that a little bit, play with that, like go back and forth, but you might have to get it just tickety boo. They might be like that. I don't know. I'm gonna mess with my idle until it's just right, until, because my reverse doesn't act up around 1000 to 1200. It either works or it doesn't. So 1000 RPM, it kind of just like works or it doesn't, because it's too low of RPM. So I have to go like 12 or 13. That way, if I go anything past that, even if it raises up to 15, I'll be fine. I'll be happy with that. I've sprayed my crank seals, checked out my clutch. Everything seems fine. So that's where I'm going to start. All right, guys, if you haven't already, please consider to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.